Ah, the secret to wealth is not in struggle or endless toil, but in the words you speak, the thoughts you cherish, and the faith you hold unwaveringly. Imagine a river of gold flowing toward you with every paycheck, not by chance, but by the divine power of your spoken word. The universe responds not to your doubts, but to your declarations. Every utterance is a seed planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind, and that seed will sprout into the reality you accept and nurture. To attract wealth, you must first claim it with your tongue, for the spoken word is the wand that commands the unseen forces to align with your desire. The law of money, as revealed through the wisdom of the ages, is simple yet profound. What you speak, you attract. When your paycheck arrives, do not merely see it as an exchange of labor for currency. See it as a divine blessing, a messenger of abundance, a confirmation that the universe is in joyful partnership with you. Say this affirmation with heart and conviction. I am a magnet for divine abundance. Wealth flows to me effortlessly and endlessly. I am open, receptive, and grateful for all the riches life offers. Feel the power of these words as if you already hold treasures beyond measure. Your words are spells, and your faith is the fire that ignites them. By repeating this sacred affirmation at every paycheck, you affirm your rightful place in the stream of prosperity. Doubt has no place here, for doubt closes the door to miracles. Speak as though the money is already yours, for the invisible realm responds to your belief, not your lack. You are not asking, you are receiving. You are not wishing, you are claiming. The infinite supply bows to your spoken decree, and the universe conspires to manifest your financial freedom. Remember, wealth is not a distant dream, but a present reality waiting to be recognized. The money you desire dances just beyond your thought, eager to be drawn near by your words of power. With each paycheck, speak this affirmation and feel the joy of receiving. Let gratitude swell in your heart, and gratitude is the magnet that pulls more blessings toward you. In this sacred moment of declaration, you align yourself with the everlasting stream of prosperity. Wealth is your divine right. Abundance is your natural state. By the law of money, your spoken word moves mountains and opens the floodgates of fortune. Say it, believe it, and watch the miracles unfold. The spoken word is a powerful creative force that shapes your financial reality. Affirming wealth at every paycheck aligns your subconscious with abundance. Doubt and negative speech block the flow of prosperity. Faith opens the door. Gratitude acts as a powerful magnet that attracts more riches into your life. Wealth is a divine right, and an ever-present flow waiting to be claimed through positive affirmations. The spoken word is more than mere sound. It is the creative power that shapes the very fabric of your life. Each word you utter sets into motion unseen forces that either build or destroy, attract or repel. The invisible world responds not to idle chatter, but to the purposeful declarations of your tongue. Imagine your words as seeds cast into the fertile garden of your subconscious mind, where they grow and blossom into experiences and realities that reflect what you have spoken. This is not a mere metaphor, but a spiritual truth known to those who understand the law governing all things. Your words possess a magnetic quality that draws circumstances, people, and opportunities to you, shaping your external world from the unseen realm within. Many walk through life unaware of this power, speaking doubts and fears, which act like thorns choking the garden of their desire. When you say, "I cannot make ends meet," or "money is always scarce," you are planting seeds of limitation and lack. These seeds take root deep in your mind, and eventually sprout in your life as the very experiences you wish to avoid. Conversely, when you choose words of faith, abundance, and gratitude, you nurture a garden lush with prosperity and peace. The power of the spoken word is absolute. It does not discriminate or falter. It merely reflects the commands you give. This principle is rooted in the understanding that the subconscious mind is a faithful servant, accepting everything you say as law. It does not analyze or question. It simply acts. Therefore, to master your life, you must master your speak wisely. For your words are the wand that directs your destiny. By affirming wealth and prosperity, You send a clear message to the unseen forces that govern the flow of money. These forces respond to your spoken commands, moving mountains and opening doors to bring forth what you have called into being. Consider this: when you speak with conviction, your words carry an energetic vibration that resonates with the universe's abundant supply. Like a tuning fork, your voice sets the tone for your life's experiences. If you tune to the frequency of abundance, you will attract wealth and opportunities that mirror this vibration. If you tune to lack and limitation, that too will be reflected in your outer world. This is why it is essential to guard your speech carefully, to speak only what you wish to become real. Many have discovered through experience that their words bring results beyond what their conscious mind can explain. This is because the spoken word operates through the subconscious, which governs all the automatic processes of life, from the beating of your heart to the flow of prosperity. It is the silent architect behind your circumstances. Therefore, speak as if you already possess the wealth you desire. Declare with joy and certainty, "I am prosperous, I am wealthy, I am open to receiving endless abundance." These statements are not mere affirmations. They are commands to your subconscious mind and the universe alike. When you make such declarations, you awaken the creative forces within you. You align yourself with the universal law that like attracts like, and you set in motion the wheels of fortune. The spoken word does not depend on how things appear in the physical realm. It transcends appearances and circumstance. Even if your bank account is empty, your words can create a reality of plenty because they speak to the unseen, creative realm where all possibilities exist. The universe never judges. It merely responds to your vibrational signal. There is no greater mistake than to give power to negative words and doubts. To say, "I have no money," is to affirm a lack that your life will reflect. Instead, choose to speak only what you wish to experience. Affirm, "Money flows to me easily and abundantly. I am a magnet for prosperity." Repeat this often, especially at times when you receive money, such as paydays. This habit trains your subconscious to expect and accept wealth, thus attracting it naturally. It is also crucial to combine your words with feeling. The spoken word gains power when charged with emotion. Speak your affirmations with faith, gratitude, and joy, as though the riches are already in your possession. The subconscious mind responds most readily to emotions, because they are the fuel that energizes your word. A word spoken without feeling is like a seed cast on barren ground. It will not take root, but a word spoken with heartfelt belief becomes a mighty tree that shelters and sustains you. Furthermore, the spoken word works silently but surely. You may not see immediate results, but the seeds you plant today will grow steadily in the unseen realm, until they manifest in the visible world. Patience and persistence in your affirmations are necessary. Trust the process, and hold to your spoken word with unwavering faith. Your words are creative spells that call forth your desired future. To ignore the power of speech is to live in blindness. It is to hand over the reins of your life to chance and circumstance. But when you become aware of this law and choose your words deliberately, you become the master of your destiny. Wealth, health, happiness, all are within your reach when you speak them into existence. Therefore, guard your tongue as you would guard a treasure. For indeed, your words are treasures of creation. Speak only that which you desire to experience. Affirm your prosperity daily, and watch the unseen forces respond to your command. The spoken word is the key that unlocks the door to all abundance. Use it wisely, and your life will transform beyond your wildest dreams. To understand the true nature of abundance, one must come to realize that it flows effortlessly when the mind is attuned to its presence. Wealth is not a distant prize fought for by struggle and strain. Rather, it is a natural state of being, a divine flow available to all who align themselves with its rhythm. This alignment is achieved through the repetition of affirmations, at the moment of receiving, when your paycheck arrives, when blessings are counted, when gratitude is felt most deeply. The act of affirming wealth, at these sacred moments, sends a clear, unwavering signal to the subconscious mind and the invisible forces of the universe that you are ready to receive, that you are open to the endless stream of prosperity. Affirmations are more than words. They are declarations of truth, that plant seeds in the fertile ground of your subconscious mind. The subconscious does not reason. It does not doubt. It takes these spoken words as commands, as laws to be obeyed. When you affirm wealth consistently, especially at the moment your paycheck arrives, you are engraving in your inner being the expectation of abundance. This expectation becomes a magnetic force, drawing to you the very riches you desire. Just as a gardener waters a seedling to bring forth bloom, so too must you water your affirmations with faith and repetition to manifest your prosperity. It is vital to recognize the power held in the moment your paycheck comes into your hand. This is the moment of harvest, the moment when the universe says yes to your previous efforts and faith. It is the divine confirmation that abundance is your rightful inheritance. If at this moment you allow negative thoughts, such as worry over bills or fear of scarcity, to cloud your mind, you are unwittingly planting seeds of lack that will take root in your subconscious and bear fruit in the form of financial struggle. Conversely, by speaking words of wealth, gratitude, and confidence, you align yourself with the invisible current of abundance, inviting it to flow freely and without hindrance. The practice of affirming wealth at every paycheck transforms your financial consciousness. It retrains the mind to focus not on scarcity, but on plenty. It shifts your vibration from fear to faith, from doubt to certainty. The subconscious mind, hearing these affirmations, begins to act in harmony with them, guiding your thoughts, feelings, and actions toward opportunities that increase your prosperity. Doors that once seemed closed will open, ideas that seemed impossible will appear, and helpers will come into your life to support your wealth-building journey. This is the miracle of repeated, conscious affirmations. Consistency is the secret that turns simple words into powerful force. One affirmation spoken once may not be enough to alter deeply ingrained patterns of thought, but repeated daily, especially in moments charged with emotion and significance, such as when your paycheck arrives, these affirmations become ingrained habits of mind. They become the backdrop against which your life unfolds. They influence your decisions, your confidence, and your ability to recognize opportunities that might otherwise pass unnoticed. The repetition at the point of receiving is a way of sealing the deal with the universe, telling it clearly that you expect, accept, and deserve abundance. It is also important to infuse your affirmations with feeling. The subconscious mind responds most powerfully when the words spoken are accompanied by genuine emotion. When you affirm wealth with gratitude, joy, and certainty, you charge your words with a vibrational energy that compels the universe to respond. Gratitude, in particular, is a magnet for blessings. When you express sincere thanks for the paycheck you receive, no matter its size, you are acknowledging abundance already present. This acknowledgement multiplies that abundance and invites even more to come. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to plenty, and in so doing, it opens the floodgates of prosperity. Affirming wealth at every paycheck also serves to break down old, limiting beliefs about money. Many have been conditioned to believe that money is scarce, hard to come by, or reserved for a select few. Such beliefs create mental barriers that block the flow of abundance. By consistently affirming prosperity, you rewrite these beliefs at the core level of your subconscious mind. You replace doubt with faith, limitation with possibility. This mental transformation is the foundation upon which lasting wealth is built. The power of affirmations lies not only in the words themselves, but in the intention behind them. When you affirm, "I am a magnet for divine abundance," you are declaring a truth that aligns you with the infinite supply of the universe. You are releasing resistance and opening your heart and mind to receive. This open receptivity invites the unseen forces to act on your behalf, to bring into your life people, ideas, and circumstances that support your financial growth. Your affirmations become the blueprint for your reality, and the universe, which always responds to the blueprint, begins to construct a life of plenty around you. In essence, affirming wealth with each paycheck is a sacred ritual of co-creation with the divine. It is a conscious acknowledgement of your partnership with the infinite source of all riches. This ritual shifts your mindset from one of survival to one of thriving, from one of scarcity to one of abundance. It is the daily renewal of your commitment to live in prosperity, regardless of your current circumstances. Through this daily practice, you reprogram your mind, align your vibration, and invite the constant flow of wealth into your life. So as each paycheck arrives, let your words rise in gratitude and affirmation. Let your heart open wide to receive the blessings meant for you. Speak with faith and certainty, knowing that your spoken word has the power to shape your destiny. In doing so, you become a master of the money law, a co-creator with the universe, and a magnet for all the wealth that is your divine right. Doubt and negative speech are the greatest enemies to the flow of prosperity. The moment you utter a word of uncertainty, you create a barrier between yourself and the abundance that is rightfully yours. The unseen laws that govern the universe are impartial, exacting, and responsive. They do not negotiate with fear or entertain complaint. They move only in response to the commands you issue through your words and thoughts. Doubt acts like a locked gate that closes off the river of riches, while faith opens the floodgates wide to let the waters of abundance pour freely into your life. To understand the power of doubt, imagine it as a shadow cast over the light of your desires. It dims the vibrant energy you must cultivate to attract wealth and success. Doubt creates a fertile ground for lack, scarcity, and struggle to take root and grow. When you say, "I don't think I can make this money," or "there's never enough," you are sending a message to your subconscious mind that shortage is your reality. The subconscious, ever obedient, then organizes your circumstances to match these commands. It is not the external world that causes lack. It is your inner belief expressed through words that shapes your experience. Negative speech carries this destructive power with even greater force, because words spoken aloud have a vibrational weight that penetrates deeply into your subconscious. These words are like seeds planted in the garden of your mind, and whether they blossom into flowers or weeds depends entirely on what you choose to say. If your language is filled with complaints about money, expressions of fear about the future, or admissions of poverty, you nurture those very conditions. The universal law is simple. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. This means your words are the architects of your reality. On the contrary, faith is the key that unlocks all doors to abundance. It is the light that dissolves doubt and illuminates the path to prosperity. Faith is not blind hope, but a knowingness deep within your being that what you desire is already yours. When you speak with faith, you are issuing a command to the invisible world with the certainty of a king commanding his kingdom. The forces of the universe respond instantly to such declarations, moving circumstances and people to bring about your good. Faith-infused words carry a power that transforms and transcends the limitations of your present situation. To cultivate faith, you must first be vigilant about what you say. Guard your tongue as you would guard a precious treasure. Refuse to entertain conversations that dwell on lack or hardship. Instead, train yourself to speak only of what you wish to manifest. Replace "I can't" with "I can" and "I will." Change "there's not enough" to "there is an endless supply for me." Your words should be positive, confident, and filled with gratitude. This conscious choice of language rewires your subconscious, which in turn realigns your life circumstances. It is also important to recognize that faith grows stronger with repetition and feeling. Affirmations spoken daily, with heartfelt conviction, act like iron that forges unbreakable chains of belief in your mind. Each repetition chips away doubt and solidifies certainty. Over time, this process reprograms your subconscious to expect and accept wealth as your natural state. The emotions you attach to these affirmations, such as joy, gratitude, and peace, serve as the fuel that powers their effectiveness. The subconscious mind responds most readily when the words are charged with genuine feeling. Moreover, faith does not ignore challenges or obstacles. Rather, it sees beyond them. It trusts that every difficulty is but a stepping stone to greater good. When you maintain faith, you do not let temporary lack or hardship shake your belief in abundance. Instead, you hold fast to the inner knowing that the universe is working on your behalf, even when you cannot yet see the evidence. This trust creates an inner peace that attracts good fortune like a magnet. Doubt and negative speech, if allowed to persist, become habits that imprison the mind in scarcity consciousness. These habits are difficult to break, but not impossible. Awareness is the first step. Notice the words you use when you speak about money or your circumstance. Are they words of faith or fear? Are they statements of possibility or limitation? Once you become aware, choose to replace every negative word with a positive affirmation. For example, change, "I'm afraid I won't pay my bills," to "I am always supplied with more than enough for all my needs." This intentional change begins to dissolve the power of doubt and negative speech. Surround yourself with uplifting thoughts, books, and people who encourage your prosperity consciousness. Your environment plays a significant role in shaping your inner dialogue. By choosing to immerse yourself in positivity, you reinforce the language of faith and weaken the grip of doubt. Remember, the spoken word is a tool of immense power, and when wielded wisely, it can break down walls and build bridges to wealth. Ultimately, the key to attracting prosperity is to speak the language of faith, consistently and courageously. Doubt must be confronted and replaced with unwavering confidence in your ability to receive and hold abundance. Your words are the architects of your financial reality, and only those built on faith can withstand the storms of life and flourish. Choose to speak as though your success is assured, and watch the universe respond with blessings beyond measure. The gates of wealth open only to those who possess the key of faith, and that key is found in the words you choose to speak each day. Gratitude is the silent magnet that draws blessings into your life with irresistible force. It is the secret key that unlocks the treasures of the universe, opening the floodgates of prosperity and abundance. Without gratitude, the richest affirmations and the strongest faith remain powerless. The universe responds not merely to requests, but to the heart's expression of thankfulness, and in that response, it pours out more than we could ever imagine. When you cultivate gratitude, you create an energetic invitation for more good to flow to you, because the law of attraction follows the energy you emit. To understand this principle fully, one must realize that gratitude is a vibration, a frequency that resonates with the very nature of abundance itself. When you receive your paycheck, it is more than a transaction, it is a blessing, a divine provision that confirms the constant supply of the universe. To acknowledge this with genuine gratitude is to say, "I recognize and welcome the abundance that surrounds me." This simple act of thanks signals to your subconscious mind and the invisible forces that you are in harmony with prosperity. The subconscious mind accepts this message and begins to align your thoughts, feelings, and actions to match this vibration of plenty. It is through this alignment that you become a magnet for greater riches. Gratitude is the language your inner being understands and responds to without hesitation. Many fail to attract wealth because they focus on what they lack rather than what they have. Their minds dwell on shortage, on bills unpaid, on what is missing from their bank accounts. This focus on lack creates a vibration that repels abundance. The energy of scarcity is like a closed door that shuts off the flow of blessing. But when you shift your focus to gratitude, no matter how small the blessing, you open that door wide. Even a simple "thank you for this paycheck" said with sincerity can reverse the tide. It transforms your energy from one of lack to one of receiving, inviting the universe to increase your supply. Gratitude is not a passive feeling, but an active practice. It requires conscious attention to the good in your life and a deliberate expression of thanks. This practice rewires your mind to notice abundance rather than absence. Over time, this change in perception alters your entire experience of life. Opportunities that were once invisible become clear, unexpected gifts appear, relationships improve, and your capacity to receive expands. This expansion is the natural outcome of a grateful heart, which is open and receptive to all good things. It is essential to pair gratitude with your affirmations of wealth. When you say "money flows to me easily and abundantly," Do so with the feeling of gratitude already present. Feel as if you have already received and are thankful for the wealth that is on its way. This feeling charges your words with power, making them irresistible to the universe. Without gratitude, affirmations can become hollow and lose their effectiveness. But when spoken with thankfulness, they become living words, charged with energy that transforms your inner world and your outer circumstances. Gratitude also serves as a protective shield against fear and worry. When you cultivate a thankful heart, you diminish anxiety about money and future scarcity. Gratitude shifts your attention away from fear and toward faith. It anchors you in the present moment, reminding you that despite appearances, you are already blessed. The sense of blessing is a powerful force that attracts even more blessings. It calms the mind, opens the heart, and creates an atmosphere where prosperity can flourish. To practice gratitude effectively, make it a daily habit. Start by thanking the universe or your higher power for the paycheck you receive. Extend that gratitude to all areas of your life, your health, your relationships, your talents, and even the challenges that have taught you valuable lessons. Write down your blessings and read them aloud with feeling. The written and spoken word reinforces the vibration of gratitude and deepens its impact on your subconscious mind. Remember that gratitude is not dependent on the size of the blessing. A small paycheck, given with a full heart of thanks, is more powerful than a large sum accepted with complaint or doubt. The universe measures the quality of your gratitude, not the quantity of your riches. The purity and sincerity of your thankfulness multiply your blessings and attract more abundance. In the dance of giving and receiving, gratitude is the rhythm that keeps the flow moving smoothly. When you give thanks, you acknowledge the source of your blessings and invite the universe to continue the flow. This continual flow is the essence of prosperity. Without it, you may find yourself caught in cycles of lack and limitation. But with gratitude as your guide, you align yourself with the endless supply of the infinite. Thus, gratitude is a powerful, practical tool for manifesting wealth. It transforms your mindset, energizes your affirmations, protects your faith, and opens the channels for abundance to pour in. When you practice gratitude consistently, you become a beacon of light, drawing prosperity to you naturally and effortlessly. Your life becomes a reflection of the thanks you give, multiplied beyond measure. This is the sacred law of gratitude and abundance, a law that, when embraced, changes everything. Wealth is not a prize to be won by struggle or a treasure hidden from the masses. It is a divine right and a natural state of being bestowed upon all who recognize and claim. The universe is abundant, beyond measure, an endless ocean of supply that flows freely to those who open their hands and hearts to receive. To understand this truth is to remove the shackles of limitation and step into a life of freedom, prosperity, and joy. It is the recognition that wealth is not a distant goal to be achieved, but a present reality to be embraced. When you accept that abundance is your birthright, you align yourself with the infinite source from which all riches flow. Many are taught to believe that wealth is scarce, reserved for the few fortunate, or won only through hard toil and sacrifice. These beliefs create invisible walls that separate you from the stream of prosperity. When you hold the belief that money is hard to come by or that wealth belongs to others, you are unconsciously rejecting your own inheritance. This rejection manifests as financial struggle, missed opportunities, and a constant feeling of lack. The mind, shaped by these limiting beliefs, acts as a magnet, attracting circumstances that confirm the scarcity it expects. To live in true abundance, you must break free from these false narratives and claim your divine right to wealth. Accepting wealth as your divine right means recognizing that you are not separate from the source of all creation. The infinite supply of the universe is not a finite resource, but a boundless wellspring that never runs dry. When you acknowledge this, you begin to see money not as something to be chased or begged for, but as a natural extension of your being. You come to understand that you are a channel through which abundance flows, not a person struggling to grasp at limited resources. This shift in perception transforms your relationship with money from one of lack and desperation to one of trust and ease. This divine right is supported by the law of attraction, which states that like attracts like. When you believe in your right to wealth, your thoughts, feelings, and actions vibrate in harmony with abundance. Your inner world becomes a reflection of this belief, and the outer world adjusts accordingly. You start to notice opportunities that were invisible before. Doors open where once there were walls, and people come into your life to support your financial growth. This is the magic of living in alignment with your true nature as a prosperous being. To claim your divine right to wealth, begin by affirming it daily. Speak words that declare your birthright to abundance, with confidence and joy. Say, I deserve prosperity. I am worthy of financial freedom. Wealth flows to me naturally and easily. These words are not empty phrases, but powerful statements that reprogram your subconscious mind. Your subconscious does not judge or doubt. It accepts whatever you impress upon it as true. By repeating these affirmations, you overwrite limiting beliefs and install new patterns of wealth consciousness. In addition to affirmations, cultivate an attitude of receiving. Many block the flow of abundance by resisting it, consciously or unconsciously. This resistance may appear as fear of success, feelings of unworthiness, or hesitation to accept help and opportunities. To live in your divine right, you must open your heart and mind to receive fully. Say yes to abundance in all its forms: money, gifts, ideas, and support. The universe responds to your willingness to receive by increasing the flow. It is also vital to align your actions with your belief in your right to wealth. Faith alone, while powerful, must be accompanied by inspired effort. Take steps each day that reflect your confidence in abundance. Invest time and energy in opportunities, improve your skills, and nurture relationships that support your growth. When your actions are in harmony with your affirmations, you create a powerful momentum that propels you toward financial freedom. Remember that your divine right to wealth includes the responsibility to use your abundance wisely and generously. Prosperity is not merely for personal gain, but to serve a greater good. When you give freely and joyfully, you activate the flow of blessings in your life. Giving creates a circulation of energy that keeps abundance moving. It is the law of giving and receiving in perfect balance. As you share your wealth, you confirm to the universe that you are a trusted steward of abundance, worthy of receiving more. Many who have embraced their divine right to wealth report a profound inner peace and confidence. They no longer fear lack or struggle, but live with the certainty that their needs are always met. This peace is the hallmark of living in alignment with the universal supply. It is a state of being where abundance is expected, received, and celebrated. This mindset frees you from the bondage of worry and opens the door to creative opportunities and joyful living. Finally, remember that wealth is more than money. It includes health, happiness, relationships, and spiritual fulfillment. When you claim your divine right to abundance, you open yourself to richness in every area of life. The universe desires your happiness and prosperity in all forms, and when you align with this truth, you become a beacon of light that attracts miracles and blessings. To walk in the understanding of your divine right to wealth is to live in harmony with the greatest law of the universe, that all good things are yours to claim. It is to release old fears, doubts, and limitations, and to step boldly into a life of abundance and joy. This truth, once embraced, changes everything, transforming your world from one of struggle to one of endless supply and radiant possibility. Throughout these teachings, one truth shines with unwavering clarity. Your words hold the power to shape your reality and unlock the infinite flow of abundance. By speaking affirmations of wealth with faith, gratitude, and conviction, especially at the moment of receiving, you align yourself with the universal law that governs prosperity. Doubt and negative speech must be replaced with unwavering belief and positive declarations, for the subconscious mind accepts what you consistently affirm and brings forth corresponding experience. Gratitude opens the heart and magnetizes blessings, while the recognition that wealth is your divine right frees you from limitation and invites the endless supply of the universe to flow effortlessly into your life. Embrace this sacred law of the spoken word, Guard your thoughts and speech carefully, and watch as your life transforms into a radiant reflection of the prosperity and joy you have claimed. Your abundance awaits. Speak it, believe it, receive it.